What's up, guys? Episode 20, Muscle Geeks podcast. It is a big podcast today because we're doing top 3 horror films. We have some news on Mario, the sequel. Mario?
Oh, man. Steve's lucky he's not.
Yeah, I know.
Mario.
We also have some Batman casting and a Conjuring show that's getting into production, been greenlit. Let's get down with the introductions. We have a short cast today.
Yes, we do.
To my left is the ever smart muscle geek. His name is Derek.
Unless it's about Nintendo of America.
Unless it's about Mario
and
too.
Super Mario Brothers 2. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Derek Baker seal coating for any seal coating needs. He wraps up Halloween. So you want to get it done before then. You only got a couple weeks.
That's right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. And then to our right, no, it's not a handsomer version of Steve. It's Ryan Gallagher.
What's up, gang? How we doing?
Ryan's a muscle geek that hails out of Alpha Flight Fitness in Downingtown.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he is a geek. Steve's away today. He has the sniffles. And Terry is away on work.
Allegedly.
We don't believe you, Terry Bear.
I think he has a secret family he doesn't tell us about.
We're missing Terry. We don't miss Steve. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
So, guys, before we start the show, just want to make sure that if you're watching it now or you're watching it later or you're watching this in the future is later.
Or the past.
Yeah. Make sure you like this, share it, subscribe, comment.
Everything.
You guys, if you look at our TikTok, you'll know that we're very good with engagement. So definitely engage.
We will clap back.
Yeah. All right. So let's just get down into it. Derek, your physique update.
All right. So gym is going great. Training's going great. Diet, meh. And I don't have the weight down where I want. I'm 260 as of this week. Probably I fluctuate like the same 10 pounds over the past couple of weeks. I've just been bouncing within like 250, 260.
Yeah.
And that's just inconsistent diet and lifestyle with my business and everything.
Yeah.
But
it's grind time right now.
You know, so I'm getting there, but I'm tanner, so that makes me look a little more toned. So
You look leaner.
Thank you.
I think you look great.
Thanks, buddy. But yeah, ultimate goal is we're going to Orlando for a wedding at Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And we're also going to do Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights, which I'm super stoked.
Yeah, that's going to be cool, man.
Yeah. So if anyone watching has done that before and has any tips or cool things that we should get into, we're going to have like a group checking it out. I'm going to be dressed as The Witcher. It's a Halloween and cosplay thing I've done in the past. So that's like also part of the goal is wear a nice suit that I already have that I love, make sure it fits the way I want it to.
Yeah.
Because I got it at a smaller weight.
Yeah.
And then get my Geralt cosplay back out and just have a good time.
Dude, do you have the opportunity to go to Universal as well while you're down there?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm going.
They have like a horror night thing too. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's the one I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you say Disney?
I don't think.
No?
No.
Oh, all right.
Just
Well,
losing
sorry.
my mind.
Tired.
Yeah, I'll be down there. If anyone has any tips for fun things to do for their Halloween stuff, let me know.
Awesome. And how about your fantasy football team?
Crushing.
Yeah.
At one point, I was projected to do 180 points.
Ooh.
That didn't happen. But I was distressed because I benched Tyler Kraft, and I should have stacked him with Jordan Love. And I didn't. I started Kelsey. You put up some things, but holy crap, Kraft went off. But I still decimated my opponent this week.
And
Sorry, Fred.
I'm playing the Fart League champion, also known as Terry. My team's called the Sauce Goblins. Terry's currently up by 4. He has Baker Mayfield going, and I have Herbert going after that. So that might be a close one. And Steve won because the guy he played, his quarterback got hurt.
Is it Burrow?
Yeah.
I have him in another league.
That's a bummer.
That hurts.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
All right.
What a loser.
Yeah, what a bum.
Thanks for ruining my life, Joe Burrow.
All right. So let's get right into the top 3, guys. So listen, we'll do this. We'll do this very, very easily, like we do every week.
It's accounts McCounts.
We'll do this. So we do this like a fantasy football league, right? So we'll do a round table. Derek will go, you'll go, I'll go, so on and so forth. We'll do a little intro to it, and it doesn't have to be in any specific order. All right. And then if Derek says the same one that you have already picked, Doesn't matter. It's your list.
Yeah.
You say why you like it.
Yeah, it's not like taken off the board or something.
Yeah.
It's your pick. It's your order, however.
Yeah.
All right, so pick number 1, Derek.
All right, top 3 horror movies. This is tough. I love horror movies. It's one of those you don't realize how many you've kind of forgotten you've watched, no matter how great they are. Like you're like looking back, you're like, oh yeah, I love that movie. I forgot. I'm going to go with one that really got to me as a kid. A lot of people would say this is like the cornier joke, like not as good version, but Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Romero's sequel, it freaked me out just because there's like that like goo skeleton monster in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like practical effects, and I saw that at the ripe age of like 6 or 7, where like everyone's asleep and my cousins and I are staying up in the living room.
Yeah.
We're like, this is on sci-fi.
The movie's terrifying.
Holy crap, dude! That stuck with me for a while. Like,
Zombies run.
dude, they run, they talk to
They're
you.
invincible.
Like
They're
it's
absolutely
nuts.
Is that the one where they got on the radio and they're like, send more cops?
Yeah,
Like that?
yeah, like, brains.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
that one is horrifying.
I think that might be where that started. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's gonna be some zombie like actually in 1933. I think that's where, like the whole brains thing kind of really
I think so.
started taking off.
That's when they're in the attic
Yeah.
and the guy breaks through right before the bomb thing goes off.
One other part that really messed with me, I still think about it, makes me sad, is there's like a science thing of like a puppy cut in half.
Yeah.
Like they like used for like an experiment. It comes alive too.
Oh boy.
And you just see like half this puppy, and I'm like, no.
Dude, did you ever see it?
No, I
It
haven't
is.
seen that.
It is so cheesy.
Yeah.
But like it starts off, they're in like a government building, and like I think it's like 2 idiots are down there, and they like knock over a canister, and then like gas comes out, and like the guy inhales it, so he's slowly getting sick. But then like what was inside it was an actual like zombie. So that zombie's down there, the rubber zombie.
Yeah, the rubber zombie. Thank you.
And then it just goes nuts. Like they're in a cemetery, there's kids drinking and doing things that are illegal. So you know they're
Yep.
teenagers.
great
But
way to start.
Well, they cremate one, like we'll burn it, and the toxic shit that's in it goes up into the clouds,
Yeah.
and then science happens, the weather cycle, and it rains, and all that poison shit comes back and goes into the ground and reanimates everything. It's probably really not a good movie at all. If I
No, it's a terrible movie. It's horribly acted, but it's just great.
Horror movie, and that one was horrific for me as a child.
Yeah, dude, I agree. Because there's no stopping.
Sorry, that was long-winded as hell.
Dude, they nuked. I think they bombed it or they nuked it, and then at the end, they're still alive. Things come back.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ryan?
All right. First, sorry,
Great pick.
wasn't familiar with that one. I'm still. I feel like I've seen everything except for that apparently.
Check it out, man.
Yeah.
First pick is definitely, very basic answer, but it's gonna be John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween.
Dude, yeah, it's
Okay.
okay.
It's quintessential for the time. They're actually showing it at that theater in Phoenixville.
Oh, where the Kelsey one was?
Yeah, where
Okay.
where the Blob Theater.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So I want to go see that again because slashers have like a special place in my heart. They don't really get made too much anymore, and if they are made, people try to get artsy with them. Like what was it that what's that? It was like A24 or Blumhouse did that that one from the killer's perspective. What was that called again? I can't remember that. I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
But it was the entire movie is basically almost like a borderline silent film from the perspective of the protagonist, which is like the killer. And
Okay.
you watch it and you fall asleep about like 2 minutes into it. It's not that good. But Halloween, it is probably the best slasher. Michael Myers is probably my favorite slasher. I love Jason Voorhees, but I think Michael Myers is there for me. And then, and you see how much it contributes to the genre.
Mm-hmm.
You've got like probably 50 other movies that are just trying to, get a little piece of what that original had. And then so you get all those goofy, H2O, you get Resurrection, you get Busta Rhymes doing karate.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Trick or treat.
Exactly.
motherfucker.
Still one of my favorite moments probably in that series. But
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
Peak Tyra Banks at that time.
We love Tyra.
Yeah.
I think my dad had to explain to me who Tyra Banks was when I watched that with him.
God.
I'm sorry. I feel terrible.
Dude, updated one. What did you think about that? The one that came out?
The 2018 one.
Yeah.
I thought the first one was great.
Yeah.
The second one started to lose me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, funny enough, the third one I liked a little bit better than the second.
You liked the third one?
I thought the whole like passing down, like when he like grabs the one kid and like passes down like the energy of being Michael Myers like through his eyes or whatever. That was stupid. But
Yeah, I hated that.
the other parts were
made a
fun.
little Michael.
Yeah, it was kind of like anyone can be Michael Myers if like the scenario is right.
Yeah.
Kind of
Okay.
story where it's like, no, this guy's the shape. Like you are to fear him.
Okay.
Like
I've only
that's-
ever seen the first one in its entirety. The rest of them, I've only ever seen like chopped up pieces.
Yeah, 2 and
Yeah.
3 really get into the like it's a constant cycle of violence and tragedy through the town that all starts at Myers. Because 2 they start going into the whole like
They go to the hospital.
yeah, and it becomes like mob justice.
Yeah.
Like it's just like us as a townspeople.
Oh, you're talking about. I'm sorry. You're talking about the new one.
the new ones.
The original.
Not the one where like
No,
they
no,
start
no.
beating the shit out of
Were
them.
you talking when you said one? Did you mean the original?
I mean like the original.
Oh,
Okay.
That's the one.
Yes.
And then I saw like the part where one of the new ones, like the town's like, we're tired of your shit. And, like,
Yeah, that's
go
typical.
after him. And I was like, yeah.
Did you watch the 2018 one?
I don't know if that's what that is.
If you know, that was probably the 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
Halloween's my
I
least
will-
knowledgeable like
Dude,
horror franchise.
you could watch the first Halloween and then go right into the 2018 one.
Really?
And
I think
that would be a phenomenal like 1-2 punch.
Okay, because all the stuff in the middle, I've never known like I don't know, it's never appealed to me too much.
Paul Rudd's in it. Paul Rudd's in a few.
Oh man,
He's in at least
the
all of
immortal
them.
Paul Rudd. All right,
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
He beats the shit out of Michael.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for him then, but the opening to Halloween Kills, the second one in the new series, like when he's coming out of like the burning house, that was dope.
No, it started off great.
That
with
was
the firefighters.
It
right?
came all it like went off like a bang. Like
Yeah.
him versus like the firefighters, brutal.
And then it
Love
just like
All
went.
right. Sold. I'll check it out this
But the
time.
first one was so great.
They're great. They should all be on like Peacock.
What did you think about the? Did you watch the Rob Zombie ones?
Yes, I did. There's only the 2, right?
Yeah.
First one, I liked how they went more intense with it. I guess, you watch so many older, more classic horror movies, and it's not really as violent as maybe you want it to be.
Yeah.
So watching Rob Zombie come out swinging with those and how absolutely gruesome. And first of all, like Michael Myers is like 7'2".
Yeah, he's a
Like dude should
fucking
be
unit.
like leading for the Cavaliers. That man is a like force of nature
Yeah.
in those movies, and I liked that. And
And you see his descent.
yes, oh yeah. And then 2, it has like all the weird dream sequences with like his mom and like the horse.
The weird march that he's
It
on.
was really weird,
Yeah.
and like that became less memorable for me.
I agree.
And I thought that guy was like a weird. It was just Rob Zombie trying to be artsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah.
I like a lot of his movies though.
Yeah.
I will say, but
House
I
of
like House of a Thousand Corpses.
That's pretty
dude.
cool.
The whole
The
I like
Devil's
the whole
Rejects is
trilogy.
one of my like
Yeah.
favorite movies of all time when it comes to like cops and robbers type of
That's right.
shit. It's so good.
Dude, they had a third one. They're in Mexico.
Did they?
Yeah.
No.
It wasn't
Did I
Devil's
watch that
Rejects
one?
just a direct sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses because it follows that same like family. Or whatever?
Yeah.
No, well,
Isn't
yeah, it follows the same family. It actually picks up where the second one ends.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a good group of movies.
Yeah. All right,
Alright.
so that was a good pick.
Good
right?
pick.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be very specific. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Now, the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that Dream Warriors?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So, the first night that was the first Nightmare on Elm Street I ever saw. So and look, I'm not talking about like favorite movies because of their Oscar worthy or just their like works of art. It's just like how it hit me, right? So this
Well,
one,
you'll still be wrong.
yeah, I was definitely,
five.
yeah,
You're still gonna be wrong.
I'm gonna get roasted. But Nightmare on Elm Street 3 to me was the best Nightmare on Elm Street because he went. That's the first time you get to see like Freddy being like funny Freddy a little bit, and I like that Freddy. I like that corniness of him. The first one he was terrifying, no doubt. Rest in peace, Johnny Depp. Then in the second one, it was a completely different movie. We could talk about that movie one day. There's a lot of studies on that movie, but the third one freaked me out. It was like you fall asleep. He takes the one kid's like veins and uses them as a puppet master, and then walks them off of a top of a building. That movie freaked me out.
It's fucking metal.
Yeah, dude.
That's metal as hell.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch those movies much. Those did freak me out.
Those movies like that, it's like there's a guy somewhere like writing that.
Oh yeah, they're bringing it back.
Dude,
I think someone got the rights, and I think they're bringing back Nightmare on Elm Street.
there always needs to be a Freddy.
Fair.
There always,
Yeah.
man. And we talked about the what's the movie that Terry really likes? It's coming out. It's the second one. It's he traps kids in the basement.
Oh, Black Phone.
Oh, dude,
Love the Black
love
Phone.
Black
The
Phone.
trailer to that looks pretty like inspired by Freddy. you know?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the first one in theaters when that first came out with my dad, and I didn't really expect much going into it because again, you don't see Ethan Hawke doing villain roles.
No.
It was like a thing that there was like a whole like thing he swore to himself that he wouldn't do villain roles because he didn't want to be like typecasted. And then once he started getting older, that's why he took he takes the grabber position. It takes
Which
that
is
role.
a great pivot for his
And
career.
he was awesome. He was scary, dude.
Yeah.
Like him with the masks and everything. I thought that movie was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I am super excited for the second one.
Let's
I
go.
almost-
Yeah, I think we're all like on the same
Yeah.
page. We cannot wait for that.
I love the alpine camp theme setting they're going for.
Oh yeah, Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. We all know what it
Crystal
is.
Lake, yeah.
and
He's got Freddy's powers, and he's going over to hang out with Jason. At Camp
Exactly.
Crystal Lake.
I think we're overdue for the campy
Yes.
TNA horror movies
Oh, yeah.
where
100%.
are you gonna go have sex? Well, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna
You-
smoke cigarettes and drink
Yeah.
beer.
Dead.
You're
Skinny
dead.
dipping. Dead.
Yeah.
Like we all know it's coming. I don't care. Like,
You got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Dead.
Dead.
Did you ever see like the
Don't wash your hands. Dead.
You ever see
gone.
the 2009 Friday the 13th? I think that one's like a guilty pleasure for me.
Is that
That's the one with Jared Padalecki from Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. That's like not one of my three, but if you're thinking about campy, fun, like goofy,
He was too.
have sex
he
and
was
you
like
die.
He was like a
Yeah.
sportsman a little bit too much. He's shooting like bow and arrows. with the
yeah.
boater and all that.
He looked really cool. Though.
Did you
did.
guys play the Friday the 13th game that came out a few years back?
I loved that game. I can't really do like that style of game anymore because there's like so many of them. Because they made one for Texas Chainsaw, they made one
Yeah.
for Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, great.
They did. It just Dead by Daylight was the inspiration for all
Right.
those. The games I'll be playing, especially like coming up for October and November,
Talk to me.
the Quarry. It's like the two super massive games. It's the Quarry, and then I'm gonna try to buy the remake of Until Dawn.
Nice.
Those games are.
Dude, I watched that movie.
That was terrible. It's nothing like the game at all.
That's what everyone said.
Yeah,
that
no justice.
roasted me.
No
but I thought the
justice.
movie was
It's-
just a decent movie. I'd never watched the game.
It's a
Never
scary
played the
ground.
game.
If you didn't give it that title, I actually didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it was entertaining enough, but the fact that they try to like rope in the doctor from the game and try to ride that title.
We might have to do horror games.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, dude, I'll put it on the list right now.
I got some ones that I'm so scared. So scared every time.
I'll put it on the list right now. But what do you got for your second?
I'm having PT flashbacks right now.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I still got the PS4 with it. It's so good. Next pick for me. Sometimes dead is better, John.
Okay.
Pet Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
That movie was so creepy. Specifically, the scene with the sister, the sick sister in the bed, and she's like feeding her this like gross soup, and then she's got like scoliosis, all this shit, and she starts like just bending all creepily and shit, and she's like blaming her healthy sister for her like bad life when she comes after her down the stairs. Like that was freaky. And then I just really liked that this dad just got addicted to like fixing his family. Like he couldn't let go. So you got that graphic scene with the little boy getting hit by the tractor trailer. Like
That screwed me up.
Yeah, that was a rough.
that was tough. And they do a good job of showing the family falling apart over it. Like I think they did a great job acting through that. So like you kind of like get what the dad's up to. You're like, you know, put yourself in that situation. I don't like. If you're telling me there's
I don't
a
think
chance,
there's any dad that wouldn't do that.
right? You're telling me there's a chance that I could do this.
Yeah.
And then like the cat's creepy, everything else. Like I just love that movie. It was another one that freaked me out as a kid.
Yeah, that movie was it was like eerie. It was just an eerie vibe.
Yeah,
the
man.
entire movie.
I like the pacing. It just made me uncomfortable the entire time.
Exactly, that's the word. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And have you guys seen the John Lithgow one?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of it.
I did not like it.
Yeah.
That was kind
That's hence why I only saw a little
It
bit.
was a little boring.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I think they're trying to.
Mark Ruffalo was in it, I think, right?
Is it Mark
the dad?
Ruffalo?
No,
I don't
it's,
think that's him. Is it?
Oh man.
It's a guy. It's one of those actors that I'm like that guy, and I don't ever
Yeah,
know his
I know,
name.
terrible.
Oh,
He was like in one of like the really new bad Terminator movies.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He played John Connor in the bad one.
Is it Genesis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that guy. Anyway, I didn't like that one, but the original, pretty freaky to me.
All right, so
What was that? Because that was like what Paramount made that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it HBO when they did Salem's Lot? That was dope. If you saw the new
Yeah,
one.
dude.
I love that movie.
I love HBO. Is just crushing it.
Ryan, what do you got?
All right.
All right, number 2. We are looping back to Ethan Hawke with Sinister.
Okay.
All right.
That is probably one of the scarier movies I've seen. Haven't lost a lot. Like like most of my horror like consumption was like my first year at college because I was like moving out of the house. And, you know, I come from a house where my mother just absolutely abhors scary movies. Like,
And for
just-
context, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my mom's like, you know, didn't want me watching them. My dad loves them. So now that I'm older and I'm back home, that him and I are watching them like every weekend.
Hell yeah.
So, but all my dorm buddies, they all loved horror movies, which was funny because I was going to like a private like Christian school, and which is like, you know, the RAs, like those guys would come in and be like, what are you watching? And then
Yeah.
we're like,
That's not Christ-like.
good cinema, bro. That's what I'm watching. Good cinema. You know, it's good triumphing over evil for the most part, right? But we got through like everything. We went through like the first, like the 2 Conjuring movies that were out at the time. Then we went through like the Insidious franchise, and then we watched Sinister, and then that was tense, and then you watch that lawnmower scene, and you're like, oh, you just kind of like freak out a little bit, and then your stomach's just sitting in there for the next remaining 30 minutes of that movie. Phenomenal performance from Ethan Hawke. It's great. You know, it takes place like 15 minutes from us. Like it doesn't take place too far from where we are in Pennsylvania, and you know, I loved. I can't remember the guy who plays like the older version of Eddie from It. He's like the cop. Deputy Nobody.
I know who you mean. Yeah.
He's good, and then he carries it on into the second movie, which was nowhere near as good as the first one, unfortunately.
Shannon in the chat said 2019 was Jason Clark.
Jason Clark.
Are you
you,
picking
Shannon.
that, Shannon, or just giving us information?
I think she was just.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
probably the actor.
Unless it was a pick, then bad pick.
Yeah. So, yeah, phenomenal from Ethan Hawke. Bagul is a really scary villain. Like him kind of like shifting through like the video that he's watching, or like he'll have like the computer screen up and he'll be looking away, and Bagul's face will start moving and looking at you and looking away before he looks back to it. And then the twist at the very end where it's like, they've moved out of the house, they're like, okay, I want to get the hell away from this thing as much as I can. And then as he's sitting in his office, you know, at the end of the movie, he's sipping his coffee, he gets a phone call, you know, it's not until after the family moves out of the house. And it's like, it's one of the kids that kills the family. And then he looks in the cup, and the cup's like glowing green because the daughter put like some poison or something in there. And then, you see the daughter with like a fire axe, and then it cuts to black. And that definitely was one of the most unsettling movies I've seen, and that's why it'll go in my top 3.
All right.
Good pick, man.
Yeah.
So
well said.
thank you, Shannon. Saw
You're
2.
here.
awesome movie.
I can't do Saw. I can't do like the torture porn movies, man. I don't know. They make me crazy.
Oh, you're not gonna like one of my picks.
Oh, I have one that's I don't know if I want to say it or not, and one of them is that.
Just do it. You know we're gonna do a bunch of these in the season. I'm sure that there's gonna be more.
I have so many, so I could do a top 10.
He's gonna drop Cannibal Holocaust in the first episode.
So
you're so close.
So
you're knocking on the door.
For just for background, I'm 41. Hurts to say. When I was a young tyke, my dad on Friday nights used to. My mom worked at night, and she didn't like the horror movies, and I was too young. I was in like preschool, but my dad wanted to watch the movies. He would rent a movie on a Friday, get a pizza, and we would watch the movies he wanted to watch. That's where like I got into like the RoboCops and all that other stuff. Anyway, he came home one night with this horror movie, and we had to watch it in our basement. And our basement had spiral staircases, and then you'd go up to the bedroom, and that was another set of spiral staircases. Now, I had this toy when I was little, and it was like my best friend. It was this thing I would carry around all the time. My dad knew I had it, but we watched this movie called, for fuck's sake, Child's Play. And it has Chucky in there. And Chucky's this little, like, best buddy doll, and it comes to life because this guy who's like a murderer is running. He's about to
Charlie
die.
Something.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he does some kind of like voodoo where he puts his soul inside the body of a doll, and that doll goes on to have many sequels, killing multiple people and always going after this one boy. At the end of the movie, my dad sprinted up the steps. He turned all the lights and the TV off, sprinted all the way up to the second set of staircases, and my sister and I were slowly going up, and he chased us from the top of the steps, had only the doll could be seen, and scared the shit out of us. It was a My Buddy doll back then. That thing, it ruined my childhood. I probably peed my pants.
Letting some trauma out today.
Yeah. So
thanks for sharing.
So that horror movie affected me, and I've never played with that My Buddy doll ever since. So
good pick, man.
That's all I got on that.
We got a lot of good classics going in rotation right now.
It's good that he's 25, because then you have a different generation of horror.
Yeah, for sure. I have so many picks like in my head right now. I don't know what to decide. I'm going to say this and then not talk about it, because I talk about it every chance I get. Alien is probably my favorite of all time. But we talk about that so fucking much.
Special consideration for Alien.
Yeah, I'm going to rotate something else in just for talking points. Yeah. I am between two very different movies right now. I'm going to go with the one that just messed with me the most, and that was Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, okay.
Because I grew up in the town that was exactly what that movie is based in. Like, there's nothing there. I literally live beside like a cornfield with abandoned barns and shit. So like all that stuff of him like chasing people through the cornfields and like getting them in the old cars and stuff. Like I like look out the window and I'm like, that's right there. Like that's right there. And it was so fun to watch this thing, like just continue to hunt these teenagers. That's Justin Long, who's great with horror. I love so many things he's in.
Showing up recently.
He's been in some weird shit.
Barbarian and Weapons. Both of those.
And let's not forget Tusk.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I could never forget Tusk.
How you can't? I can't forget it, Kevin Smith. I love you, but god damn it, dog. Oh man. But yeah, Jeepers Creepers, man.
Dude, that thing was invincible.
Yeah. And I like
the dad was the main event of the movie. I was waiting. That dude was priming himself the whole movie to take vengeance on his son that was murdered by this thing. And I thought he was a badass. I don't understand why he thought that thing was going to stop him.
Yeah, dude. And is it, I don't know if it's the first one or the second one. It gets a little mixed up in my head. But the scene, I think it's the second one, where it's the football team on the school bus.
I think it's 2.
That's 2. in the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the one I'm thinking of. Isn't that dad in the second one?
I think that's 2.
Yeah, that's 2.
All right,
I
yeah,
get
I'm
them. I
sorry.
get muddy sometimes.
It's Justin Long and his sister in the truck, right?
That first one's Justin Long because he ends up dying in the end.
Yeah.
Because you think like he might make it, then he sacrifices himself. And
The shot of him looking
Yeah.
through the eye
yeah,
sockets.
the Jeepers Creepers.
The football team was the second
Yeah,
one.
just remember the one where he uses his wing and just pulls the dude's head off while he's like trying to fight him, and the body's just standing there, just swinging. Like, I thought that was fun.
What's the license plate on the back of the truck again? Of the creeper. Remember the
Yeah,
creeper
yeah,
truck?
that truck. I don't remember what it says.
Bee eating you.
Oh,
But I kept reading. I thought it said beating you. I'm like, what is beating?
all right, Alpha Killer. He's beating me. Real quick, 1B, just because we were talking about like body torture, porn shit. My other pick is gonna be Green Inferno.
I never saw it.
Never saw it.
Okay, so think Cannibal Holocaust,
Oh boy.
but I think it's a way better movie. It's very hard to watch. It's mutilation, body horror. These kids are in college and it's like missionary thing, and they go to the Amazon, plane crashes, and they run into this tribe, and the tribe is all cannibals. So they trap them, and like they're all in this cage, and like day by day they're getting pulled out of that cage, and like the one dude, he's just there trying to get the girl, dead. You didn't watch any horror movies.
It's horrific.
Gets his legs cooked off, and then they slow cook his legs. The tribe does, and they don't tell the prisoners, so they like, go to feed them and like eating, and they're like, "Oh, we got meat," and then like they see his tattoos like on the skin, and it's just disgusting.
Dude, there's one that came out not too long. Bone Tomahawk.
Dude, oh my god!
I'm getting around to watching that.
It's
all right, don't say what it is. I know exactly where you're at. If you've seen Bone Tomahawk, I'm so sorry you had to.
That's
see that.
very similar to what you said. I saw that movie. I just didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, dude.
It's very similar to that. Where
I didn't
like,
see that one coming.
Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah, like that whole movie was not
It
what I thought.
sets
was gonna
up like it's a regular film,
Yeah, like
a western.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love westerns.
It's just-
I was like, let's go.
It doesn't end up like that.
Kurt Russell, really? Like you're getting into this?
That movie was frightening.
Watch that
Predator.
movie.
I don't think Predator is a horror movie. Am I wrong? I think it's action.
That's an
It's a sci-fi action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry, milk toast, but we do love Predator.
I do love Predator.
All right, Ryan. What else do you
Yeah.
love? What's
Sorry
your
for the
third
extra
All
pick.
right, number 3. I'm honestly surprised that no one's got into it yet. Is Ari Aster's Hereditary.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I think that's the only horror movie I've ever lost sleep over, and that was just the pure shock factor. And like I went to that movie completely blind. Nobody spoiled anything for me. I didn't really see any of the trailers either. So watching that girl have the allergic reaction in the back of the van, and watching that telephone pole just slip up in the perspective, dude, that was I just sat in silence.
Yeah.
And when they eventually, there's a scene where they just show up, just straight up in the daylight, just show her head sitting on the side of the street, and it's like all the flies and everything all over it. Dude, I could have yacked. It would have been bad.
Movies like that, the ending was like when there's movie. I got a problem with those movies. They make me think. I don't want to think.
Well,
They're up for like interpretation of what actually happens.
Again,
right?
like I guess that's where modern horror's kind of going, is down like that artsier route of like you gotta be. It's like more thought provoking, I guess. But I thought that you.
Eric
figure it
doesn't
out
like that.
enough. That's fair. Oh, trust me,
I do. I
Some-
do like that,
He
but I just
doesn't
hate. I don't like the oversaturation of it.
Doesn't
Right?
like the emotional trauma.
I get it.
It is my dad's fault.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
the real villain.
Oh, put that post out
grief
October.
for my
Yes.
family. Yes.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You know, sometimes like you just like you come home from work, you want to sit down, and you turn your brain off and just watch.
Thank you. Exactly.
Yes.
Gold.
Sometimes people are evil.
That is very two-dimensional. I mean, I liked thinking on that one because it's like you follow like the whole like you start figuring out like the grandma and like the cult affiliation and like all of that, and it makes the scene where you just see a bunch of naked people in the attic maybe a little less shocking than it maybe was the first time you see it. But I just thought that had so many good scenes that like built up tension, and then you just basically sit there in pure shock for like 5-6 minutes.
Did you see the movie Together that just came out?
No, I had a lot of it spoiled for me. I kept hearing like, oh, this is the greatest horror movie of the 2020s. You know, you got Alison Brie and Dave Franco were phenomenal. And then I heard about it, and I got like the ending spoiled for me, and I was like, not my cup of tea.
I would say Weapons is a better horror.
Weapons was great. Weapons was hilarious, which was like it offset in like a good way.
Some of those movies, there was some parts in those movies, like the gun scene where the like the M16's hanging up in the dream.
Yeah,
I think even the director has come out and
floating.
said,
yeah, we just threw it in there.
We just threw it in.
When Josh Brolin wakes up from that nightmare after he sees Aunt Gladys in like the child's bed, like I like laughed out loud in the theaters. I thought it was that funny. And then the ending, which I don't know, it's so new. I don't know if I want to like spoil it.
You're fine.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man, okay.
Well, I'm jonesing to see this movie.
The ending is so good.
Together. Because you said thought provoking, when I saw Together, everyone I saw, like I went with a couple people, I think. No, I went with one person, but like any one of my buddies that saw it, they're like, I didn't like it. But that movie like stuck with me. It made me think a lot.
It's about like codependent relationships. Like that's the whole point of it, is that they're like.
Yeah, I mean, it was like in a town where like you basically drink this water, and it's like a cult. You've come to find it's a cult, and then if you drink the water with your significant other, you have to like submit to each other, and then when you like come together, you form like the full being. Whereas like if you fight
Vegito.
it's a
gotcha.
Vegeta,
Dragon Ball.
But if you fight it, you become like a horrible like monster, and the whole movie, when you think back from the start of the film. Everything that they're talking about, it's like she drives the car, he doesn't. She works, he doesn't. But like he is really good at cooking, she doesn't know how to cook. So they're like insinuating throughout the film that like they complete each other, and it's like leads all the way up to like what you see at the end. So
yeah, I saw that big reveal. I was a little confused for a second.
My buddy he took it way wrong of what he thought the message of the movie was, and I'm like, that's not the message of the movie. The message of the movie is just codependency.
Yeah.
It's not anything else, brother.
I was going to say, I think I have a good, decent idea of what he was thinking.
No, it wasn't anything like that.
Yeah.
But you went, right?
Yeah, Hereditary.
So, Derek.
John.
I think you might have seen this one. But listen, I'm just going to say, it's our podcast, dude. We do what we want. So I'm going to say 2 movies, but there's just one's a sequel of the other one. Imagine being in Europe and hitchhiking. Or no, your car breaks down and you stop at a doctor's house. The doctor doesn't work as a doctor anymore, but he has a theory on how to like make an ultimate creature.
God damn it.
The human centipede. Oh. It's just what did to
the
do.
Cringiest pick of the night, dude.
So
I mean, it sticks with you. It's pretty horrific.
I wanted to hit like different types of horror, but that movie, I heard about the movie before I saw it, and then when I saw it, it fucked me up.
That was a cultural moment when that movie came out.
Exactly right.
For horror, like that was
that movie
nuts.
Freaked me out because it's not like that could happen, but like when he broke it down to like this could happen and this is how we'll do it, and he breaks everything down, and then the real negative things that happen to that thing with like infections and stuff like that, like yeah, that's probably how you would die if like this happened, and no one's going to find you. That is horrific. Not let's get into the second one.
No.
Have you seen the second one?
Nope.
The second one is the most grotesque movie I've ever seen, and I've seen not every, but I've seen a lot of like fucked up movies. That is the most grotesque movie. I'm not going to say the scenes that it was, but I'll just tell you about this. That movie, the first one tells you like, all right, this is how this could happen, and it's horrific that something like that could happen. And the second one is like, if a fan went overboard on a flick and wanted to recreate it, it just tells you like, man, that's scary as shit. And the things that he did, horrific. But I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's a gross couple of movies.
If you guys haven't seen The Human Centipede, just imagine making a legitimate centipede from humans and surgically doing it and what that would look like. Google it. Watch that thing in your free time.
Don't
talk
Google
to us.
it. Don't Google
Google it right now.
Don't.
Google Google the end scene.
Pulled up.
Just watch the South Park bit on it.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, that's more than enough for sure.
enough for me.
But yeah, that's horrific. All right.
Oh, man.
Do you have any special considerations before we wrap up?
700 of them in my head right now.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be doing
Oh.
I know we're gonna be doing these
Yes.
again.
I
But
was
Do you
thinking-
have Shudder?
No, I don't.
That was a good investment. I
Yeah.
love Shudder. If you like the whole cornfield, that kind of setting,
Yeah.
Clown in a Cornfield.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Okay.
awesome.
Really?
That movie's great. I thought it
Okay.
was gonna suck. I thought it was gonna be really, really, really bad and just like one of those like made for TV type movies that no one's gonna ever watch. Watched it, loved it.
you know what I got?
All right.
You know what I got into? You ever see The Collector?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good little like horror movie series.
Dude, I love The Collector.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second one's so good.
I like.
Yeah.
As I say, the second one's great. The second one's the one where they have like the nightclub scene at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That was insane. And then I like how it's like they take the protagonist.
Yeah, Master Thief versus serial killer. Like that's such a cool matchup.
Yeah.
That chess match the whole time was
Yeah.
so fun.
It doesn't feel like the hero is so overwhelmed. It's like it's very equal.
Yeah, he's in control of his fate the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
That cat and mouse game is so fun.
We left a lot on the table here tonight.
Also,
There's a lot of
RIP to that cat.
shit on the
Ah, man.
Rest in peace. End of the dog that was reanimated.
And the reanimated dog. Here's a bonus round. What is a horror movie that had you and then pissed you off at the end? It wasn't even like you hated it. Like you're done with it. Like just this like second or third act just ruined it for you and you're over it.
I'll go.
Yeah, go.
Go ahead.
Midsommar.
Yeah.
That
Midsummer.
isn't it pronounced
Midsummer.
differently though?
Midsummer.
Am I wrong?
It's Midsummer.
All right.
I mean,
well,
it could be
thank you for the
Midsommar bro
education,
there.
fellas.
Yeah. Go
But that movie pissed me the fuck off.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Tell us, John.
I just didn't think the payoff was like. I didn't like the end. I don't know. I just didn't like the ending. You're burning. You're sewing a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
That's part of your cult
It's
thing.
disturbing.
And she's the May Queen, and like all this shit happened to her, and you're telling me she's not. She's just like, yeah, this is what
I get
I'm
it.
gonna do
Like
now.
girl justice, like you guys a piece of shit. But also they lure the guy
Yeah, they
into the
drug him.
fucking tricks.
And then they drug
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. It's a date rape. He gets date raped.
Can't say that.
And then
Can't say that.
he gets date raped.
Yeah.
And then he gets raped and
Yeah.
then he gets punished for it.
Yep.
But it is kind of trippy and cool. But even like I got annoyed a lot of times in that movie where it's like where they go and like the dude goes and pees like on the tree. You're pissing on our ancestors. It's like, shut up. You're outside.
I don't
like,
disagree with.
I get you shouldn't do that, but
It's
like
not that I don't disagree.
maybe
with
you tell the new people like this is our sacred ancestor tree. Like
It's not that I disagree with all of their stuff. Some of their
Yeah.
stuff, their tribal stuff, was like, you get too old.
I'm not trashing.
You don't
it
wanna
either. I
be-
like the movie.
The movie is a good movie, but it just pissed me off at the end because, like even we don't want to be a hindrance on society, right? So we're just gonna off ourselves. I don't think I would probably jump off something and then not land and be dead. I think I would rather just do it a different way, much less painless way. Why don't you just give someone a nice pill and they go to sleep? Why are we jumping off a thing and then my foot's hanging out, it's broken, and then you got to smash a hammer over my head with all the elders? I don't,
It's Sweden, man.
Yeah. Das is not
I'm just not gonna go to Sweden when I'm
I just
older.
didn't like the ending. I'm like, why is she
No.
accepting this?
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
was
say, there's like only
weird.
2 good shots in that movie, and it's the elders with the cliff, and then there's a scene where how like her sister like kills herself with like she like does like a murder suicide with the parents, where she takes the exhausts and like runs the hose up into like the parent room, and then she has like a hose in her mouth.
Oh.
You see that there's one scene when Florence Pugh's character, she's like walking around or whatever, and she's like looking at all like the trees and stuff during the festival, and you see like how the branches are formed. It's like the perfect silhouette of like her dead sister with the mask on.
Wow.
And that was really, really cool to look at.
Yeah.
Everything else, I forget.
Yeah, there's a lot of good visuals in that movie.
The bear
There are.
suit was
Yeah.
goofy.
Yeah.
Even like the burning scene at the end, it was like
Yeah.
it was like nice to look at, but I just was like, man, this is it. Like this is the end.
Yeah, not much of a payoff.
I agree.
You know?
I'm gonna take mine. I'm gonna go with the Babadook.
You know what? I've never seen that.
That's one of my first. I think
Yeah.
that one's. I like that a lot. You don't see it.
That movie had me on edge, like hard. And then how it falls apart, like this twist at the end, like all of it, it just, I got so annoyed, I wasn't even scared anymore. And I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, they keep it as a pet in like basically the shed out back.
Yeah, like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Now you're just a pet in the shed. like you were like this like crazy thing. It didn't matter if it was day, it was night, you're driving your car, and like the sound that it would make. Like, I like things that are unconventional. Like, Insidious was almost one of my picks for this because I love the jump scare that you don't see coming. Like, it's easy to predict some of that stuff. If you've seen enough horror movies, you're like, okay, here's this shot. Like, okay, here it comes.
Yeah.
But, like, she's driving the car and that thing is all of a sudden in there.
Or when she's in the police station, she sees the coat and the hat hanging on the hook. And you see the cameras just slowly looking at it. You're just waiting for it to kind of pop up. It never shows up.
Yeah, and it's one of those movies too. If you go back like another 2 or 3 times, you can see that dude like hiding in the back somewhere, like watching the family, and it's very creepy.
Talking about stuff like that, it's not a movie, but I'll watch it every year around Halloween time, and it's like mandatory for me to watch. Is Mike Flanagan's Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Netflix.
that was great.
That is probably one of my favorite series of all time.
That was a great series.
And they have like those like hidden moments. If you go back and you watch the entirety of the series, I believe it's like there are like 70 some different hidden ghosts. That don't do anything, but if you look hard enough, you can like see them and like in behind a curtain, or one of the statues in the house is like turning and facing you now when it wasn't. Like,
yeah, dude. My wife and I made a game out of rewatching and trying to find all those. Yeah. It's so fun.
What did you guys think of the follow-up?
The follow-up.
Is that Bly Manor?
Yeah.
I felt like the first series was really well done.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be a little more scary.
That was what didn't get me.
Like,
I didn't like how unscary Blind.
It was almost like a diet horror. Like it was like, all right, you're setting up, and then we don't really get to be scared. The story was still fun, but it was too much drama to me. Like, it was more drama than horror, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
It was fun trying to figure it out and all. It was still a good watch, but
I'll say he definitely redeemed himself with Midnight Mass.
Yes,
that was also phenomenal.
Have you seen that?
No.
Watch it.
Oh, dude.
Watch it.
You like old school, like vampires?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect for you.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's on Netflix, I believe.
Closer to the mic.
Oh, my bad. Child.
Hi, Terry.
My bad.
Yeah, dude. Midnight Mass was sick. Oh, it's small town.
It's an island. It's isolated.
You're right.
Entirely.
Yeah, and it's this preacher is pretty like the leader of this town basically, and he amasses this following under false pretenses that he thinks he's met an angel, and that he's on a mission from God to save everybody. And it's not that, and I'm gonna leave it at that if you're gonna watch it. Yeah. Just because I don't want to.
And then there's a whole big twist on who he is, like his identity. Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Dude,
I might have to rewatch that.
We might have to do like every week. Leading into Halloween.
Yeah.
Haunted or scary movies.
Okay.
And then don't forget, was it, do you guys know, was it Chris Stuckman on YouTube? Does like the movie reviews?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Me and my brother have been like watching him for years. But he's doing a movie, Shelby Oaks. That was like been in development for I don't know how many years now. But Flanagan is like an executive producer on it. So now I'm really excited for it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
all right.
Eric, do you want to do the...
I just want to talk horror for the entire
honestly,
night. I could do it. I love horror. But let's move it along to other things because we have all of fall to get into that. All right. I didn't even try to do that. Look at me go. All right. On to news and notes. Oh, this is bat themed. This fits.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Looks like Alan Ritchson might be suiting up as Gotham's Dark Knight. In a recent interview, he revealed that James Gunn has actually approached him about playing Batman in the new DCU. It's huge news, and it raises the question, would Ritchson be the right choice to carry the cowl in the next era of DC films? What do you think, John?
No.
I didn't think so.
Double no?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I think, well, it's supposed to be for this current universe with Peacemaker and Superman and everything now, right?
Yeah.
How are you gonna have Batman be bigger than Superman?
Absolutely right.
Ritchson is what, like 6'7", like he's huge. Like he would be towering over David Cornsweet.
Yeah.
And like, you know,
Cornsweet's a big dude.
is he?
Yeah, he's the tallest.
tall.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have just,
He's like
might have just been a
6'5".
trick of the eye,
Yeah.
but I still think he's going to be bigger than him. People were talking about one of the actors from one of the Yellowstone prequel series. I can't remember his name, but he seemed like a really good pick. And of course, I'm drawing a blank on him now.
While you're looking at I'll just talk. I don't think we talked about this before. I just found that it was like a post I put up. It's just speculating, but they've had conversations. I don't even know if it was about Batman, to tell you the truth. So like, we don't even know if this is true. I don't personally think this guy plays Bruce Wayne. I don't even care about the Batman side of it. I don't think he plays like Bruce. He doesn't look like a Bruce Wayne to me. He does, and even if he's a Batman, the guy doesn't look smart. He doesn't play smart. He plays big, like
Thad Castle, man.
dumb
Yeah.
guy. He just he doesn't look like the world's smartest or the world's best detective. I don't see him being Batman. And you're right, he's massive. He's way too big. Now in like the Creature Commandos thing where he was, you just saw the silhouette of Batman.
Yep.
That was a big Batman.
Fair.
But I saw It Ends With Us, that movie. Ryan Deadpool, his wife.
Oh,
Blake Lively.
Yeah, so she's in it, and the guy, he was like, he's like a war vet. He's a veteran. He's supposed to be the big.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, we talked about him.
Yeah,
I think he has the right look.
he looks like scowling.
Yeah, I don't know how he is physique wise.
His trainer came out and said and
Oh.
posted a picture. of him
it's
all
who
ripped
I'm
up.
thinking of. Is it Brandon Sklenar?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the name. Thank you.
All ripped up and
Yes.
said like he's training for the role of his life. So
That
who
would be
knows?
cool. I could see Alan Ritchson playing Captain Atom.
Absolutely,
Yes.
dude. That would be a great pick.
That actually is really.
That's a
I
great.
really like that.
Thank you. I think he is head to toe Captain Atom.
Yeah, you could 100%.
Thank you.
Wow.
Heard it here first. James Gunn, you call me.
Yeah, James Gunn, hire Derek
Yeah.
to do seal coat your driveway.
Yeah, I bet it's a big driveway.
What do you got next?
All right. Staying in the superhero lane, I think we just got our first look at RDJ as Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
A promo image from Shanghai has fans buzzing. Is Iron Man ready to become the ultimate villain? Is that happening? What do you think? Ryan, thoughts?
Man, Marvel's lost me a lot recently. Like there's so much like after Spider-Man No Way Home, there's definitely more I haven't seen than I have seen. And I don't know, I still like am having a very, very hard time visualizing Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Again, I couldn't really give you a replacement that I could think of off the top of my head. The only Fantastic Four movies I'm actually familiar with are the ones with Chris Evans as the Human Torch.
Yeah.
I did not see the Pedro Pascal one yet.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. I don't know, and if they do go, and with them going in this direction, like, which version of like Doctor Doom am I going to see? Because all I can think of for Doctor Doom now, at least that I have seen from the comics that I like, is like where he's like the president of like Latveria?
Yeah.
He's the king.
He's a king of Latveria, and he's like trying to establish like almost like basically a utopia, and like he's not even that evil, I guess. Like,
So he's kind of like he protects his people.
yeah,
It's like a very lawful evil.
he's very. It's
he wants
very
his people to
more.
love him.
It's much more diplomatic than anything else. Or
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah, it's all logical to him. It's all
Yes.
a play. Like, and that's what makes Doctor Doom such a cool character. Like, he can convince anybody, and does all the time, that like he's right, and you should join his side, and
Definitely
or else
cool
face
character.
Doom.
I don't think he's the MCU Doctor Doom. I think
Okay.
that'll come eventually. I've heard rumors that like Robert Downey Jr. there'll be another variant of him as Iron Man actually fighting Doom. This movie's going to be wild, and there's Chris Evans was just seen. He's all jacked up again, so he's going to be Captain America or probably like Captain Hydra, which
Captain
that
Hydra would be neat.
Cool. I just don't want him like making every original Avengers cast evil and then have like the new guys beat them and do like one of those things. Oh, yeah. I don't want to do that. But I think he's going to be a great character. It's going to be hard at first to see him as anything else than Iron Man.
Yes,
the guy can act his ass off, but you know, the outfit looked cool in what I saw.
Yes, it does.
But it looks very like true to form. But
yeah, I'm excited to see.
They should have made RDJ. What is it? Is it Superior Iron Man? Like, what's the one where it's literally just like he has the silver suit and he's just like a jerk.
Doom takes over for Iron Man, and
that's what it is. Oh,
yeah, I think it's like his consciousness goes into him.
Okay, well, there you go.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, was that the one where he has like the alien tech or something on his gears? Like, I forget. Like, it's like the nanotech that he can like shift into anything and has like god armor. Like, I can't think. It's like a celestial suit.
No,
I might be mixing.
I know in one of was it when I was a kid? One of the cartoons, he gets armor that's made out of the same steel as Thor's hammer. That was cool.
Yeah,
that was neat.
I wish I had that. Fuck. All right, let's move it along. Back to the horror. The Conjuring Universe is officially expanding to the small screen. HBO Max or HBO or Max or whatever the hell you want to call it this week has greenlit a brand new Conjuring series by continuing the chilling stories that made the film's global box office monsters. With Nancy Wan as showrunner and James Wan still involved, this could be the scariest TV project yet. Question is, can a series capture the same fear and tension that made the movies so iconic?
So Ryan, I'd put that on there for you.
Thank you.
Interested on what your take is on this.
So you just saw. I just saw Last Rites, and my thoughts are they do like the ending of the movie. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. They
Spoil it. Who cares?
Spoil it. All right. They do like a very like. As bad as the movie is, have you
spoiler alert?
Yes, I'll do that. I'll give you a spoiler alert. But have you seen Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Oh, yeah.
I dodged that.
Even as bad as it is. You know how there's the whole ending at the wedding and it's Indy getting married to, the love, his love interest. I can't remember her name, of course. Yeah. They do a very, very similar thing to that in the end of Last Rites. The Last Rites is supposed to be like a farewell to Ed and Lorraine Warren. Ed Warren he has a heart condition, so he doesn't want to take cases on anymore. The only reason they take the case in Last Rites is because it's like thrust upon them by the daughter. But they have a very it's very, very similar. They're at like a wedding. It's the daughter getting married. They're in a church, and as the camera's panning, you're getting, at first you see the family from Conjuring 1, and then it's the family from England in the second movie, and then it's the family from the third movie, and it's just, it's like, and you even see James Wan in there somewhere. He's hanging out in the back.
Oh, that's cool.
But it very much solidifies that this is a goodbye to Ed and Lorraine Warren. So, where they're going to go with the show, I could see the possibility of them doing like a prequel series with like a young Ed and Lorraine Warren, because the beginning of Last Rites does do that. It's a huge flashback sequence to basically it shows how the haunted object in the new movie, which is a mirror, how it gets involved with them very, very early on while Lorraine is pregnant with their daughter. And it's involved in like there's like a whole scene of Lorraine's giving birth and the lights are flickering and there's like you see the demon in the corner and stuff. So, it ties in with their origin and it's supposed to be to their end. That's how the movie's supposed to be. But I could see them using, that opportunity to be like, okay, like here's Ed and Lorraine Warren at 25, going through some of their early cases. I don't know how much source material they have to work off of. I'm sure there's something, but I can't really think of where else they could possibly go, because it's like you're already at the top of the game. Like
the movie's already a slow build.
Yeah,
you do a TV show, you're gonna make it even
like if your final movie is you fighting a haunted mirror, where are you going from there? Like, what else do you have to fight anymore? You know, because you've already done Annabelle, you've done the Amityville House,
the Nun.
The Nun. They have Valak. Oh, she's in the ending of the movie. She's not
She's
at
at church. She's at the wedding.
She's at the. It's just the actress.
She's flicking the lights on and off.
Yeah, it's like Nosferatu and SpongeBob. No, I just remember that. If you look in the back, the actress who plays Valak is.
Get out of here.
She is standing back there. You see her for like half a second.
She's making the tour on the monster cons.
Oh, that's cool. She's awesome.
I like that character a lot.
Yeah, I thought the Nun was one of the cool. I think is one of the cooler like horror movie monster designs.
Yeah,
like the design. Yeah, the movie.
The first one is significantly worse than the second one.
Yeah.
The second one is still not wonderful.
No,
but I mean it had some good. Had a good couple.
She's
scares.
A character where like less is more.
The scene with the painting.
Yeah.
The painting.
I love that scene.
That is one of the better ones. There's the one in The Nun 2 where it's the main girl and she's like standing at like that, almost like that, like newspaper booth, and it's all the pages of the magazine flipping and it slowly forms her silhouette, and then she like leaps out of it. That was really, really cool. Like I'll give it to James Wan's. Like even if some of the movies aren't written as well as you'd want them to be. It's got really cool like art to it.
Is the second one the one where they have to use like the blood of Christ?
That's the first.
Or is that the first one?
What's the one where they're at the convent?
That's the first one.
Oh. Derek, when your son was born, were the lights flickering and shit happening in there? Anything weird?
Yeah, lights were flickering. There was some like off in the distance chanting. I didn't understand the language though, so I don't know what they were saying. It might be like "Happy Birthday" in the next room.
You got baptized, right?
No.
Oh, all right.
Nope, little devil baby.
Look into that.
Yeah.
So Derek, I'll read this one off if you want, dude, because this is for you. And then I wish it was for Terry too, but he's not here.
Boo, Terry.
So, Nintendo is blasting back onto the big screen. The sequel to Super Mario Brothers movie is officially titled The Super Mario Galaxy Movie and hits theaters April 3rd, 2026. With a cosmic adventure on the horizon, will this sequel take Mario
That a boy.
and friends to even greater heights or get lost in space? Derek, take it away.
I think it's going to be a hit. I think people want this. The first one was so surprisingly well done.
I loved it.
I love that movie. Super fun. I was ready to hate it just because like, I'm a Mario dude, like through and through. I love Mario games. So I was like, this is going to be shitty. No, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think they're only going to make good things. I think Nintendo's like, that is our guy, and we're not going to let this get messed up.
Yeah.
Because we saw what happened in the 90s.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
That's my wheelhouse.
Get out of here. There's going to be someone like, that's actually a really great cult movie. Shut up. Weird.
They were
stupid.
like blackout drunk through like half of the movie, like half the making of the movie, because that's how bad it was.
Yeah. A lot of skiing happening on set. Which I mean, look at it, of course.
Yeah.
But anyway, Super Mario Galaxy movie, I think is going to be awesome and fun. I think they're just going to throw some more characters at us.
I agree.
And we'll get to see Rosalina and the little star thing. I forget its name.
Oh yeah.
So Derek, this is Super Mario 2, right?
Super Mario.
Super Mario 2.
Not Mario.
How did the video game Super Mario 2? What happened there?
And Super Mario 2? Wow, I'm so glad that you asked. Because apparently everyone knows. Everyone knows. All
Guys, we had our first semi, I guess you'd say, or our most productive TikTok.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching this, go to our TikTok. Make sure you follow it. And look under Derek's explanation of Super Mario 2.
Super Mario 2, the reskin Doki Doki Panic game. I got my wires crossed. I thought it was Nintendo Japan didn't want American audiences to have it for the difficulty. I was thinking of Final Fantasy and why they jump from like 3 to 6 and it's different.
I could never keep up with those.
Dude, and I'm just...
I love Final Fantasy. But it was Nintendo of America that made the decision.
Still good.
You're right. You got me. Yeah, you guys...
48,000 views right now. So
It's one of those things though with video games, or like one of those things where I'm like, I am
131
always
comment.
dialed in with my video game knowledge. I was like, shit, I'm wrong, and everybody knows.
That's hilarious.
Thanks, internet, for
Dude,
correcting me.
it's a great video. Make sure you guys like that one if you haven't.
Also, I'm not trashing the game at all.
No, dude, it doesn't.
Everyone's
mean
like,
you
I
hate stuff.
Like all I did was explain how it was made.
No, I was the one that said it sucked. You were just explaining it.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
You get to play as Toad.
Didn't the princess, she flew?
Yeah, you could hold down and power up. She'd charge and go up, and she would float and hover. Luigi did the kick where he would like jump longer and kind of float around.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this was before I was born.
This was before I was born, dog.
Ryan, what do you think about the movie?
Oh, dude, I loved Super Mario Galaxy as a kid. I had that for the Wii. I'd be playing that. Was it in my basement like all day, every day? Was it like when did it come out? Like 2010, something like that, around there.
You're
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, 10-year-old me, had a huge crush on Rosalina when I was a little kid. It was just something about blondes at the time. The game's great. I think of all the games to pick for them to make a sequel, I think that was the best next choice for them. And first of all, Jack Black's Bowser was like a sensation. Like it was everywhere. Like that dude was singing Peaches at like the Grammys in the costume.
Yeah.
So I remember when that
It was visually beautiful.
Oh, dude, it was great.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Like me and my best friend, we sat down and watched it, and yeah, I expected, like you said, I expected it was going to be really bad and like really cringy, and I sat and I threw it. And I was like,
dude, you know what I like? I don't like when video games they pull you out of the video game and they put you in the real world, and they're like Sonic. Sonic is like okay,
I
but
love those movies.
Really? Oh,
I don't like.
I had
divided
a lot of
there.
those movies.
I don't like when they pull things into our reality. Like that movie, it was like, no, we're going into the video game. I really like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, perfect example is Ready Player One.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I think that's the best video game movie ever made.
You're lucky Terry's not here right now.
Hands down. Ready
That's
Player One.
Terry Bear's movie right there.
So good.
Dude, we should top 3 video game movies.
Yeah.
There aren't many.
We can do it all day.
I gotta
Do
sit
it right
down.
now.
I'll add it to the list.
I'll do it right
now.
here,
Speaking of
right
game,
now.
Ryan, you want to come back for that?
Yeah, sure. I need to sit down. I need to watch the new Mortal Kombat movie. I heard that one's kind of good, and then now that I've seen that Carl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage, I'm in.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. We're pretty excited for this new movie, man.
Have you seen the 90s Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, I mean, a long time ago, but yes.
You want to go right before you work out, you watch that. You just listen to that.
See, I used to watch, was it
yeah.
right before my, was it my friend Steven, right before his first bodybuilding show, we like woke up, we got coffee, and we just sat and we watched Rocky IV, and then went straight to the show from there.
An entire movie is a
That's how you lock
music
in,
video.
dude.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you guys just want to go into Alien?
Yeah.
Derek missed it.
I missed it. Sorry, guys.
Fresh on the dome.
Sleepy Derek fell asleep in my chair.
So episode and got by. Blah. It's on YouTube, guys.
Dracula?
We did I do my little reactions in front of the TV like a goddamn weirdo. Make sure you like that reaction.
Little freak.
Yeah. And Peacemaker. I'm trying. I'm going back to that, but we'll talk about that later. Ryan, what did you think about the episode? Let's just get into it.
I'm finally happy that we're getting besides the flashback sequence, that we're starting to see like the xenomorph again, and we're kind of prepping for what's about to go down.
Yeah.
Because I feel like definitely the point's been brought up to me. Some people aren't a huge fan of the show because of like it is a slow burn. Episode 5 had a good payoff because we finally got to see what happened on the Maginot. That was really cool, seeing like how that's you finally get to see what happened from the beginning
Hold
of
on,
episode.
who's saying
1.
this is a slow burn?
The show?
Every episode, something happens where I'm like,
I mean,
holy
it's like-
shit. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess you think Alien and you're just like, I want to see the xenomorph killing people all
That's
day.
the beauty of the show.
That's
dude.
fair.
But I'll please. I'm
Entirely valid opinion. But now we're getting to like the top of that roller coaster.
Mhm.
Everything's about to bust loose because now we have was it Isaac is dead now? One of the synth kids. What is it? I can't remember his name, but was it Slightly I know they're named after all the Peter Pan kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slightly sacrifices that one doctor to the face hugger, so now he's got to take him to Morrow and get him off the island so Whale and Yutani can get their hands on the xenomorph specimen.
Dude, I thought it was going to be the brother the whole time.
Well,
that's why
he wanted to. He kept trying to get at him, and then he gets pulled into like patrol duty, and that's the only reason he didn't get murked.
It was like a bait and switch.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a waste if they killed the brother off like that, because it's like the whole point of the first few episodes was Wendy like, I want to find my brother, and it's.
But that's the thing, like you build up and you're like, oh no,
and then they rip it out from under you.
Just Game of Thrones you.
Fair.
Oh, you like that person? Dead.
Yeah.
That's what Derek. I think you've said it right. Like this show, it keeps you guessing like what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I'm a huge movie nerd. Like I love TV. So you watch enough stuff, you kind of figure out the rhythm.
My dad's like that. My dad's like we can watch like a murder mystery movie, and that dude will guess it in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
yeah.
No, it's
not. I have to like shut up sometimes when I'm watching something for the first time. I'm like, oh, it's this, and then everyone's like, oh, damn it. I'm like, sorry. But this has me guessing. It's fun.
Yeah, this show is so great. Like
it's creepy.
The way that it introduces other aliens, right? Like that ship had the xenomorph on there, but it was like collecting a bunch of aliens, right? Mm-hmm. And in this one, I don't know if they previously showed it, but there was. And listen, I'm not going to get names right. I just watch this thing, and I take a couple puffy puffs, and I'm in a magic land when I'm watching these.
Cocoa Puffs, right?
Yeah. So when I'm watching this thing, I'm like, yo, that guy and this guy and the eye monster. So when this thing showed the cocoon or the bumblebees.
Yeah, I
Big
don't
bugs?
know what creatures those were.
Those things are terrible.
They were cool.
That thing, we had a cocoon at the top of they were like locked in.
Are those the butt bugs that like pooped into the water? Those bugs? I missed.
No. See, that's
I
got confused.
A whole new thing.
Oh,
so now they're in like a huge prison cell.
Okay.
It's like a transparent, like it's shut. But what happens is like there's what do you call it? A nest? Like almost like
a hive
thing in the corner.
Yeah, it's like a nest. Yeah.
And it breaks, and this thing's in there, and it's just like waiting to do something. And then like someone gets in there, right? And when it gets in there, the thing sees it, and then it flies over, and it just fucking spits. And when it spits acid, it just.
Of course.
And then when it spits on you, and then it sucks you up. So it got who did it get the one?
It's like a fly.
Isaac gets like one of the kids. He becomes like he becomes a right-hand man to Kirsch, which is Timothy Oliphant's character, and he wants to be he wants to be a scientist. Like that's why he changes his name to Isaac after Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
So he goes, So he Kirsch calls him because they're doing like that diplomatic meeting with Yutani. So Kirsch isn't there to take care of like the creatures. So he calls Isaac and he's like, "Hey, I want you to go down. I want you to feed the the creatures, and like I want you to basically like start running the next experiment we have lined up." And he's like, "Can you take the one girl who's like, are you my favorite? Am I your favorite?" To Cavalier, like, "Am I your favorite? I'm not your favorite."
She's the one that malfunctions a lot.
No, that was the redhead. That's the redhead. Okay. But no, one of the other ones. But the girl who goes up to Cavalier, the boy genius, and is like, "Why is Wendy your favorite? Mm-hmm. Oh, like why can't I?"
Right.
Be? So Kirsch even says to him, he's like, "Hey, bring her with you, and start. So it's not just you by yourself." And he like looks around and basically pretends that she's not around. And he's like, "Oh, she's not around." So he's like, "All right, I'll go by myself." So he goes. He starts feeding everything. You watch how he does it. Like he opens a door, puts the food tray in, closes it, and then unlocks it for the monster. So that's what he does to the eyeball one. He leaves it. Eyeball monster does not move. It's just peering at him the entire time.
That thing is stoic.
It is just
piercing,
staring him down.
It makes a sheep terrifying.
And then as he's getting ready to feed those bugs in, hiding in that nest, the door breaks off, so he can't feed him that way. So he's like, "Okay, what do? I'll take the tray, I'll manually unlock the door, and then I'll keep the door open with my foot and feed it."
You know what's going to happen.
And then as he's doing it, and he's leaning in to getting ready to give it the tray, which if you look at what he's holding in the tray, it's not like food that like he gives hay to the eyeball monster because it's infecting the sheep. Everything inside of that tray is like a tech component. It looks like pieces of like a motherboard you find in like an iPhone.
Wow, dude, I didn't even know that.
You look at it, all like it's not like organic material. It's all like electronics. So he's getting ready to feed that. The eyeball monster, as the sheep, like bangs its head against the window, scares him. He falls forward and he locks himself inside. And then the bugs come out. They spit in his face. They melt him down, and then they start feasting on him.
You know why that was important? That it had to be like an acid kind of monster? Because the cyborg kids,
Yeah, they're tough.
They can take the eyeball monster out. You know what I mean? They could take the one.
Yeah, they can out
Kill the
physical
xenomorph.
pretty much anything.
yeah.
So it has to be something that's so threatening to them. Spitting acid on something is pretty fucking threatening.
What a
to
terrible
like-
way to go.
I think
Yeah.
every
Through a
creature in the
straw.
alien
It was
universe.
dying, and it was like shriveling away the thing, and then I think it cuts. Doesn't it cut to the eyeball monster? Is just like right
Just
up
staring him down.
watching it.
They're just staring him down the whole time.
So fucked up. And then so that establishes that the bug, what it can do. So then the one kid,
Yeah, slightly the Indian kid. Yes.
the Indian child, he goes in because his family. He wants to see his family.
He's getting blackmailed. So he reveals. So when Moro, the cyborg from Yutani, puts like that chip on his neck that lets him talk to him, he like has him reveal his real name, his first and last name, and then he finds his mom and his family, and he uses them as leverage to make the kid do what he wants. And he's manipulating. He manipulates him like someone would manipulate a child, because again, they're all kids.
That's why this show is so great.
Yeah.
If that was an adults wouldn't fall for like certain types of manipulation, but a child that like wants to see his family, of course it's gonna happen. Dude, it's wild. And man, I forgot what I was gonna say. So the face hugger, he opened. How does he get the face hugger?
Yeah. So was it
Thanks, Ryan.
so the facehugger eggs? They're only attracted to organics.
Right.
Yeah.
If you notice, whenever like one of the synths walks up to the egg stays shut.
Yep.
But the second that he lets in the doctor that was just fired, the second he lets him in that room, you see the egg opens up.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you got a human here now. So he does the same thing that kid did to unlock the door, and he manually unlocks it, lets the facehugger out, locks the doctor in, waits till the facehugger gets on him.
And it was a slow face hugging. It was
Yeah,
like
and
a
you
low-
listen to him like squeal and like
It took him a while to
shriek,
take him down.
and you
The
like
whole
hear
thing.
it slowly like tightening its grip
Ooh.
around his neck.
Sounds romantic.
Yes,
And then
very intimate.
he's in like the prison cell with the bugs, and the door's open.
Yeah,
So that bug, the acid bug, can come out.
Great.
So the kid's got to go in there. He's got to pull the face hugger and the guy that's being face hugged out before the acid spitter gets him. So you're like
oh
on the
shit.
edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Watching it, man. That was just, and all of a sudden the eye monster's still there. The eye monster is pulling all the strings.
pretty much.
You know,
Yeah,
great show, man. New episode tomorrow.
I'm excited to catch up.
Yeah, what we just did.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, but I need to see these.
This is the episode scene. All right, so do we have anything else?
I think that kind of wraps it
episode
up.
tonight.
Not a whole lot tonight. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss? Anything fun?
You guys want to do one quick round of horror again?
Sure.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah, let's
Why
just
not?
rip one real fast. Derek, do you have one?
Loading answers
thinking.
right now.
All
'Cause
right.
I definitely
think
do. I
of
just
something
don't
I
know what I want
haven't
to
said.
talk about. There are so many good ones. I don't know if I want to
Blair Witch Project.
classic. I hate the Blair Witch
Dude.
Project.
It.
Found
That was
footage,
a cultural
doesn't-
phenomenon.
All right, I have a good found footage one for you. The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Is that good?
Great.
Really?
Awesome.
Okay. It always pops up recommended, and it never catches my.
I will say, if you have a close family member that has ever struggled with like Alzheimer's or dementia,
Mhm.
not for you. It is it hit very, very
Yeah.
close to home.
Okay.
The whole movie, it revolves around. It's basically like a grad student project where this girl and her, her lab partners or class partners, they're tasked to basically make like a documentary sort of them following around this lady, Deborah Logan, from her and like it's like middle to late stage Alzheimer's. And it's like, you watch as she slowly degrades over time. She's losing her hair, her skin's looking worse and worse. But then as they keep hanging out with this family, they're living with this family the whole time. They're living with, it's Deborah Logan, and then it's like her daughter. And so they're living with her the whole time. And you're slowly starting to figure out, is this dementia? Is it Alzheimer's? Or is like something else going on? And it has like this really, really killer paranormal aspect that comes into it. And like it has to do with like basically like a ritual sacrifice that went on years ago when like Deborah was young. And she was meant to be like, a piece of this sacrifice for like this like snake god.
Okay.
And and
we want to see it.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah,
you're selling
yeah. You know
it.
what? I won't.
Selling it very well, dude.
Yeah.
I won't say anymore. But like, there's a scene towards the end that involves like Deborah and like this little girl from like a children's hospital, and her going up to like this like cave, and it's great. It's so good.
Dude.
It's so good.
Good
You made
sell.
a lot of recommendations tonight, dude. That's
Good
what
stuff.
we're
We got so
talking
much to
about
give.
here. I'll just go real fast.
Go ahead.
We didn't talk about The Exorcist, and I think that should just be mentioned. That was like the OG in my book. And if you guys want to talk about a jump scare, I think it's like Poltergeist 3, the hospital scene.
Oh, Exorcist 3. Yeah, Exorcist 3.
Exorcist 3 or
3.
Poltergeist?
It's The Exorcist 3, where it's the scene in the hallway, the hospital hallway, and it's
The nurse walks out, and then like
it's right behind her. It goes real fast.
sure, I think it's Poltergeist.
I thought it was the third Exorcist movie, but I know what you're talking about. Where it's like the sheet, right?
Yeah.
The sheet's over the dude, and he's walking very, very fast. Yeah, it's like that.
Like the ultimate jump scare. So shout out to that. Derek, you got something?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 real fast.
Go for it.
First one is The Ritual.
Okay.
Great.
Love that movie. The ratings it has online does not do it justice.
It was one of my first, and
Yeah.
I'm a big outdoors guy.
Same.
I love being in the woods like that. I'd love to go backpacking like that. Wouldn't want to go with those guys because I went through.
No, man,
But
that is creepy.
awesome.
And then
The
like,
monster
the monster at the
sick.
end is so well, and like it's crazy how like you don't see it right away, but you get like the silhouette, the sounds, and like everything's going crazy. And then when you finally get to see the
it.
breadth of this thing, it's
awesome.
horrifying.
I love it.
That was a real fun one. And then one other one I want to say is the Amityville Horror.
The Ryan Reynolds one.
So the very
There
first,
was one before that.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I guess it might have been.
I liked the Ryan Reynolds one. I thought it was fun, but the original is what I'm referencing. The house like freaked me out. My grandmother's house had like a similar
Style
setup,
windows.
and she was an extremely superstitious woman, and she swore up and down that the house was haunted because the previous tenant killed himself in the attic. And that crazy old lady would have a
wow.
electric candle up there, like lit up. So like,
Oh.
you're outside at night, you look up and you just see like, oh, there's a glowing attic that I'm not allowed to go inside. So like that just resonated with me as a little kid, and I don't know, that movie was freaky.
Hey, you're right. I just looked at
Oh, it is Exorcist 3?
Exorcist 3.
Nice.
All right, guys. So let's finish it up, man. This is a great show tonight. It was a short one.
Short show.
Next week we're hoping Steve and Terry are back. And Derek, where can people follow you?
Man, you can follow me anywhere you want, but you can follow me on Instagram at symbolic51, or you can find my business online too, which is Derek Baker Seal Coating and Line Striping. If you need any parking lots or driveways sealed, crack filled, pothole repair, or any line painting done, give us a shout. I'll help you out.
Ryan, thanks for coming on, dude.
Thank you.
You want to come back sometime?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'd be
All right,
great.
dude. You'll get Steve. It's probably better you did a show without him the first time because he's abrasive. And he talks about Dungeons and Dragons, doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't even work out, I heard.
he's a skinny bitch.
Ah.
But Ryan, what about you, my man? Where can people find you, or anything you want to talk about?
I was gonna say I can't fix your driveway, but you can find me on Instagram at
Sorry.
yeah, no competition with you here, y'all. Don't worry. You can find me on Instagram. It's _ Ryan M Gallagher. Yeah, I don't really. I love talking movies. Horror movies are probably my number one thing. That's
Glad
like
you're going again, dude.
Yeah, man. Good
This
talk.
is awesome.
Horror.
Next week we have Aaron Williams. He's an NWA wrestler, buddies with Dalton, who we're actually sponsoring their event. So we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, huge news for our boy Dalton.
Yeah, dude. If you guys get ready for that episode, we don't know what we're going to talk about. But make sure you guys follow us on all the socials at the Muscle Geeks podcast. And see you guys next week for episode 21.
Yeah, look at us go.
Legal limits of drinking alcohol.
Oh, my God, our show can drink. Should we get drunk for the show?
Oh, maybe. See you guys later. Bye.
See you guys.
See ya.